everybody. It is snowing here in Texas. In North Texas in the Panhandle, closer to Oklahoma. So we do get snow here, and it is snowing. It's been snowing since this afternoon, and it's probably going to snow overnight. So we're going to get about 3 inches, they said. Now, the thing is, the snow here, it usually doesn't stick around for long. Day or two, it'll probably be gone if it lasts that long. Sometimes we do get snow that stays a little longer, but that's usually a storm we don't want. So, anyway, we're going to get on with this. Tonight, I'm going to show you what to do with some of your leftover resin. Now, I do not dump my resin out if I have extra. I don't like to waste it. So, I save it. I put it into different molds for jewelry molds and just gemstone molds. And I keep those for making my jewelry. So, and we also have this one here that if you saw my last video, you saw me make. So we're going to figure out what to do with this too. And I'm going to show you how you can set that up for a necklace or a keychain or whatever you want to use it for. And so let's get started. We're going to start out with me putting my glasses on, because we know I am blind as a bat without them. And my E6000, which is wanting to just come right out of here on me. Okay, so we're going to take a little E6000, and these are little ones that I made. Oh, goodness. These are little ones that I made in my molds. And I'm just going to put a little dab on an earring back. Just sit that on there. Wow. I don't think I've ever had my E6000 come out like that. I'm going to do this for each one, and I'm going to move them a little closer to me, guys, so I can see what I'm doing here for a second. So I want to get those about centered and off of this bail that I want to use for something else. That E6000 was given to me by someone, and excuse me, guys, a little bit of a dry throat tonight. And I've not used that tube before. So, alright, we've got those centered and set up. We're just going to leave them right there like that so we can use them. Now we're going to let those dry for earrings. Now, this little teardrop shape here, we're going to put into a bezel. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this E6000 on this bezel. And this is just the right size for this bezel. So we're going to put some E6000 on here. And we're going to take this. And I really didn't want to waste this resin because I love the color of this blue mica that I put in it. And I get a lot of compliments on that color blue. So I wanted to keep it. Okay, so we're going to put that one right there. We're going to let that dry. Now, this is from one of my gemstone molds. And I did this with some red mica and a little bit of glitter, so I can get a hold of it for y'all. And it kind of looks a little bit like a ruby. So I'm going to put that in this ring blank. It's an adjustable ring. And I find these sell really well with young girls. And so it gets the kids, the young adults, teen, preteen, something they can buy and wear. So we're just going to glue that in there. A little E6000, press it in there, and then let it dry. And that quick, guys, with some leftover resin and a few findings, you've already got 3 things made. Now, this next one, I am not going to need to use E6000 for, so we're going to put that up. Now, this that I made in my last video, that I absolutely love. I wish you guys could see how amazing that is. And these are, I did it with the holographic chunky glitter. I'm going to take a pinch pail. Let me show that to you. Just going to get you in camera range here. Take a pinch pail. And it's just a little, it's got 2 little teeth on the end of it. Not sure you can see that. And I've already drilled a hole in it because these molds don't have holes in them. And I did that off camera just because it's kind of loud. And I just took my little hand drill, and I'll show that to you. This little hand drill, and drilled the hole through. And then I blew the dust out of it. And I'm just going to take that pinch pail, line it up with the holes, squeeze it a little bit. Where's my pliers? Gonna get my pliers here, guys. I hope I stayed in focus for y'all, because I keep coming back here and I don't know why. Let me bring this up a little bit. Alright, anyway, let me do that again so you can see. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this pinch pail and we're gonna line it up to the holes. I gotta open it a little bit now. We're just gonna line the pinch pail up to the holes. Sometimes easier said than done. And then I'm going to take my pliers and cinch it close. So now we've got this pretty little, kind of looks like a gemstone, kind of like a rock. And we've got it on a pinch pail, which means we can now put it on a necklace, a keychain, whatever we want. This one, I'm actually thought about putting this on one of these and making it into a pull ring. You could do that. Of course, you would need to just open this up. You could either just put it on here like this, or you could put a jump ring here and do that. Or you could even take a little necklace thing, little leather cord here, and put it on there. And then you got a little necklace. Well, and it's backwards. Sorry, guys. There you go. And there's your necklace. That quick, that easy. Now, even though this part was quick and easy, of course, you still got the cost of your resin and everything, which if you're going to sell, you have to account for, and your time. This part's the easy part. This is the quick part. The rest of it's what takes a little more time. But that's how you can finish off some of your leftover resin and get it used up, not waste anything. Not really leftover resin, just extra resin. When you make a little too much resin, that's what you can do with it. And sometimes I'll make extra resin on purpose to pour into these molds so that I can go ahead and make some jewelry out of it. Now, these are dry. That E6000 does not take long. And so we're going to put the backings on them. The backings on the earrings. My ears are not pierced, so I can't model these for you. And my hands don't want to do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's show you what the 2 little pairs of earrings look like. There's your 2 little pairs of earrings. I think those are pretty. Those are cute little studs right there. Now, we've got the faux ruby ring. And there that is. That's pretty. Catches the light really nice. Now you've got a little ring. And this one here, let's go ahead and put it on one of these other chains, one of the same chains, just so you can see it. And we'll go ahead and put this on one of these little leather cords as well for now. You can also drill holes and put in jump rings and use them for your bracelets, for charms, for whatever you want. You can not drill holes and use them for brooches. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with these. Don't ever waste your supplies, guys. Don't just dump that out and throw it away. Always have a mold handy to pour it into. As mine are usually my jewelry molds. That way I can make jewelry out of them later. There you go. That's the necklace on this one. I like this one. I may have to keep this one for myself, guys. That's pretty. Love that blue color. Alright, guys. So that's your quick tutorial for tonight. Things you can do with your extra resin. So if you're mixing up resin and you find you have a little bit left over, take whatever mold you have sitting around, pour it in there, and make something else out of it. Have a great night, guys. Enjoy. See you soon.